Hello, everybody. Welcome to this video. Now, are you a cybersecurity professional and you have some career goals for 2024? With the new year, maybe you're looking for a job, or you're looking to get a pay raise or a new job title in a new job. Maybe you've been impacted by the layoffs and you want to find a new cybersecurity job, right? And I cannot emphasize, if you're doing this, how important a good resume or a CV is in cybersecurity, because your cybersecurity resume is usually the first impression that managers are going to get of you. Okay. And there can be many mistakes that people make within your CV. Like if you're making a CV about your cybersecurity experience, maybe it has poor writing or typo, whatever it can be. But one simple mistake, which I know, it can really damage your CV, and it can actually impact your chances of landing a good cybersecurity job. Because remember one thing, that you only have a few seconds to catch the recruiter or your hiring manager's attention. And if your CV does not make a good impression within the first 10 seconds, what's going to happen? It's going to get discarded. Okay. And if you cannot make a good job impression, you will not get a chance to impress your future manager, no matter how good your experience is, because your resume did not make that good impression. It'll simply get filtered out and discarded. So this is what today's video is about, everybody. I want to talk about the biggest CV mistake that I have seen people making, and that really impacts. And it's a very simple thing, but you won't believe how common it is. Okay. So before we move ahead, please do like and subscribe to this channel to get more cybersecurity tips on AI, cloud security, and general cybersecurity guidance. So, before we go ahead, about me, I've been working in cybersecurity for about 20 years in various positions, technical and managerial. And I must have reviewed over thousands of CVs from cybersecurity professionals, looking at hundreds of jobs. Okay. And what is the mistake? So without delaying any further, the biggest mistake I have seen people making is they focus on their job description instead of their achievements. And that might seem a very simple thing. So what do I mean? They talk about their job description, what they are doing, instead of what they are achieving, what value they are bringing. And I'm going to show you a very simple trick which you can do to actually show the value. And it still boggles my mind how common this mistake is. I have seen people making this mistake for, I think, around 15 years, and I've been coaching them and helping them out. So I thought I'll show some examples also and give you a very simple solution which you can use to actually boost your CV and really make it stand apart. So let's take an example. So this is an example of a CV I was helping recently a person with, and this is what his CV looks like. Now this is a guy with decades of cybersecurity experience. But unfortunately, my mind shuts down from the bullet point hell. So many bullets. By the time I reached the last bullet, I have forgotten what the first bullet was about. You know why? Because it's like too much overload for the brain. Our brains are not designed to look at these many bullet points. Okay, I'll forget. I can't remember what the first thing this guy was doing. I'll need a highlighter or something. And if you're busy and you're just skimming through the CV, uh, you won't get a chance, if you're the guy whose CV this is, to make up a good impression, right? Let's take a look at another CV. This is the job description, the summary. Okay. And same problem, this is another professional. I know she is amazing at her job, but her CV is just listing off her job description or what her job title is about. What does that tell me about the unique value she brought to the company? What differentiates her from like the thousands and thousands of other people applying for a job, right? So this is what I wanted to this is what you should do to make your cybersecurity CV stand out. Spend at least just 2 to 3 lines telling the hiring manager what you do, but spend the rest 7 to 8 lines telling them what you have accomplished. And this simple tip can make a massive difference. So let's take a look at CV one again. Remember, this was the CV I showed you just a few seconds ago. Okay. And if I alter it a little bit, right? If I alter it to show the achievements, this is what it look like. So if you look just the first 3 lines, these tell me, okay, this is what this guy is doing. Okay, these are the achievements, and I took him from his job description only. I see that he does strategic project leadership, ISO and compliance, risk management, and I've bulleted it, I've highlighted it. So if I have a particular job, I can just quickly look at the headings and say, okay, this guy is good at security awareness. This is what I wanted to hire the new guy for. I can quickly jump ahead and look at what his achievements are. So you can see, if you go back from the difference between this CV and this CV, and it's a minor difference, but you will not believe just how well it sets apart your CV. So let's take a look at the CV two also. Remember this person, she is an expert in penetration testing, vulnerability assessment, absolutely amazing. But again, this CV, I can't make heads or tail because there's so much information here. I can't pinpoint what value she's bringing. So let's take a look at this one. Now, again, just 2 lines. This is what I'm doing. Now, what I have achieved. Okay. I've done a holistic security enhancement, policy compliance, strategic miscritication, leadership and team development, right? You can see, I hope you're seeing how much easier it is now for the hiring manager to see the value that you will bring, right? Because instead of just listing off like what your day to day activities, and because I can tell that just from looking at your job title, right? Now, I'm highlighting the key things you brought to the role, and this is what will impress the hiring manager, the CISO, because it won't be a boring bullet point readout of your job. Anybody can look at that. Anybody can do that. Now, hey, you might be thinking, okay, I don't know how to do this. Maybe your English isn't good. Maybe you're like, you don't know how to take that information and convert it. Well, the good thing is we are living in the age of AI, right? So I have made a chat GPT prompt that you can use. It works for both the free and the paid versions. Okay, so you can actually put your CV, not the full CV, your current job which you're doing or your previous jobs, and it'll take that and it'll actually articulate it. It'll show you how to show that those things. And let's take a look at that. So instead of me just talking about it, why don't I show it to you? Okay, so let's take a look. So I've opened Chat GPT and I'm using the free one. I'm not using the GPT-4 version, right? So everybody can use this. So this is an example of a CV I had. I've sanitized it because I don't want to like embarrass the guy. He'll get angry at me. So this is like another CV. Again, like I said, around 10 bullet points, and he was mentioning what he's doing. I think he's like cybersecurity manager. So what I want to do is I want to optimize this CV, right? So let's take a look. This is the prompt I wanted to talk about. And I'll put this whole session within the comments. Okay, so you can actually copy paste this prompt easily. So this is, I want ChatGPT to act like an expert cybersecurity recruiter. I want you to analyze the following portion of my CV and optimize it in the following way. Summarize what I did in 2 or 3 lines and create an achievement section highlighting the 5 key achievements I brought to the company. Make sure to highlight the unique value that I brought. So this is exactly what I was talking about, but I'm going to have ChatGPT do it for me because I know everybody, it not might be easy for everybody, okay? So I put in the prompt here, but I need to put in, because remember, it's expecting you to provide this, the experience, right? So it can optimize it. So yeah, I'm going to put it in double quotes. So now let's see what ChatGPT does here. Okay. So, okay, it's looking. Yeah, here we go. So here's an optimized on CV, summary of experience. We can ignore this. Now, yeah, this is what we were talking about. So you can actually uh, take these achievements which you talked about, right? Right, you can see how well this looks compared to the previous one, right? 5 key achievements, right? And you can actually use this and copy paste it. Whether you have the free version or the paid version, you can actually take that and put it. So you just have to put, look, I'm doing a cybersecurity manager position, and these are my key achievements. So if you compare this with say this, and I will make this the achievement section, you can see, oh, sorry, I have to put the bullet points. Oh yeah, sorry, you have to put the, yeah, it doesn't copy the bold thing, but just to show you. So you can see how well it looks, right? Compared to the previous one. I'll actually put this link and I'll make it public and I'll put it in the YouTube comment section and you can take a look. So I hope this was useful in showing you just the value you can do. You can do it yourself, or if you have issues, then you can simply use this prompt. You can even improve this prompt more if you want, but just this is just to give you a starting point to help you out. Okay, so I hope this was useful to you, everybody. Just like good luck with your fantastic 2024 for your cybersecurity career. I'll put the prompt, which I said, like I said, I'll put the prompt in the comments below. You can take a look. And so this is what I wanted to talk about, the CV mistakes which people make. If you're still interested, if you found this prompt useful and you want more cybersecurity career guidance, remember in the video description, I put the link for my course in which I put this and many other prompts also, which help people to really boost their cybersecurity career and like increase their chances of landing that awesome job. Thank you, everybody. If you found this video useful, please do like and subscribe. And thank you very much.